They ripped down my security cameras, so I gave them a surveillance system they'll never forget. When I came back from vacation, my 6 security cameras were gone, ripped off my house and tossed in a pile by my garage. These weren't cheap gadgets. Last year, they helped stop 3 break-ins in my neighborhood. Now, just twisted metal and shattered lenses. On my front door, where one camera used to be, was a bright yellow notice. Unauthorized surveillance equipment removed per privacy ordinance. Apparently, my cameras violated community standards. Here's the kicker, I'm not even in their HOA. My house existed before Ridgewood Estates popped up around me, but their privacy committee decided they could control what I installed on my own property. I called the HOA president, Sandra Mills. She talked like I was a child. Security cameras create distrust. Residents have complained. I told her, they only record my yard. She replied, we've already disposed of the equipment as non-compliant waste. That was $3,000 worth of cameras, gone. But cameras aren't the only way to protect your home. I called my nephew Marcus, a cybersecurity pro. He grinned and said, forget cameras. Go invisible. He explained how tiny wireless motion sensors can cover way more ground, send instant alerts, and blend into the environment. Totally legal, totally undetectable. By Tuesday, Marcus had installed 47 hidden sensors along my fence, driveway, and outbuildings. They even monitored public sidewalks and the entrance to Ridgewood Estates, 100% legal because public spaces have no expectation of privacy. Within days my phone buzzed non-stop. Every jogger, every dog walker, every teenager, but also, things the HOA really didn't want caught. Their president, Sandra, stumbling drunk across my yard at 2 a.m. A board member screaming at his wife. Another sneaking off to meet someone who wasn't their spouse. I logged everything with timestamps and GPS coordinates. For security purposes. 2 weeks later, Sandra herself showed up at my door, pale and nervous. Residents feel like they're being watched. We need to talk about your security system. I smiled. Maybe you should try cameras. Suddenly, the HOA had a change of heart. They replaced every camera they destroyed, issued a written exemption for my property, apologized in writing, and paid for a brand new upgraded system. And yes, my invisible sensor network is still running as backup. Marcus even added a feature so I can share alerts with neighbors who want better protection. So what would you have done? Backed down to keep the peace, or shown them what invisible security really means?